Dear investors, today we are publishing the figures for fiscal year 22-23. It was a challenging start because of the lockdowns in China and ongoing difficulties in our supply chains. Nevertheless, we look back on another year of strong growth. Our global teams have achieved tremendous things and have done a tremendous job. They ensured stable supply chains and strengthened our global production network. We have succeeded in working off the high order backlog and have now returned to normal delivery times in most areas. Apart from our strong activities to stabilize the supply chains and coming back to normal delivery times, we have also invested a lot of activities in expanding our product portfolio. In microsurgery, we have opened the next chapter in the success story of the Zeiss Pentero platform with the Pentero 800S, which is a great outstanding new milestone in the Pentero family. In ophthalmology, we introduced the new generation of corneal topography with the Atlas 500. And on top of this, we strengthen our portfolio with the hydrophobic trifocal intraocular lens ET Elana. With this, we are completing our cataract workflow also in this aspect. Our two strategic business units and all regions contributed to the success of the company. But we look at a differential picture.
Yes, indeed, Markus. We gained market share, of which we are extremely proud, but our earnings declined. As planned, we invested heavily in sales and marketing as well as research and development, and here in particular in our digitalization efforts and further targeted growth initiatives. For this, we have continued also to invest in our teams supporting these growth ambitions. In addition, there were generally rising wage costs and inflation. We all feel this in our private lives, and it also puts pressure on our organization in fiscal year 22-23. For the reasons just mentioned, our EBIT margin for fiscal year 22-23 came in at approximately 17%, whereas revenue grew by roughly 200 million euro or almost 10%.
So we have been feeling a cooling of the market for some time now, and that not only in EMEA but worldwide. We notice this not only in a declining order intake, which we have to keep an eye on for both SBUs, ophthalmology and microsurgery. We also notice the slowdown in the area of recurring sales. Treatment packs business for refractive surgery is slowing down, especially in China. And also the intraocular lenses performing very well in fiscal year 22-23. For the upcoming fiscal year, we see a change in the methodology how to purchase the lenses in China. This most likely will affect also our business performance.
Yeah, and although we do not have figures yet, we clearly expect in the business year that just started that we will face some initial EBIT headwinds, especially in the first quarter of fiscal year 23-24. This is in particular due to the planned reduction of high surgical consumable inventories in the Chinese distribution channels, which were built up for good reasons during the pandemic to secure our supply capability.
The prospects on the global markets are uncertain.
Yeah.
However, we are confident for the fiscal year 2023-24 that we have positioned our organization and teams resiliently. We will focus and prioritize our development and research projects. This also includes continuing to make very targeted investments to implement our strategy for the future, to seize opportunities in the markets and at the same time to keep our earnings situation stable. Dear investors, we would like to thank you very much for your long-term trust, which strengthens us and helps us to continue shaping the market for medical technology in the future and to maintain our long-term growth targets.